Hello, it's Creativa Artly, and before we jump into this video proper, just want to go show Rachel Oates some support. The whole defamation suit thing she's going into the middle of right now, none of it's deserved, so we should send support her way. And part of how I'm doing that is with this video, which is reviewing her art. Enjoy. Her art is very colorful and cutesy and vibrant and fun, and it's definitely part of the reason I'm so drawn to her stuff. Just I like the more surreal pops of color. It's very enjoyable. The little Zentangle details in a lot of her backgrounds are really nice to look at. Even when she does different techniques, it always turns out fairly well. Like, I will say this one is a little bit muddy, and maybe green and yellow drips weren't the best choice, but like her experimentation is just so fun to see. Like how she doesn't just stick to one thing. Again, with the mix of the Zentangle backgrounds and the more cutesy animated drawings on top. Like, and the fact you can see the brush textures. I love stuff like this. I love when you can actively see the texture in work. Same here. The different colors and speckles and the browns. And like all the different markations. All the different textures and different ways it draws the eyes. It's very, very pleasing and very, very fun and very, very colorful. Very much the same way her personality is. Same here, that beautiful S-curve of the shape of the fox and the fun background behind it. The backgrounds are very reminiscent of intuitive painting, which is basically painting with nothing in mind. And then to have a nice solid flow shape of the S-curve mixed with that is really nice. And again, the more psychedelic stuff is really cute and fun. I love how you can still see the textures. It's really nice. It's really nice to see the textures. I think this one is actually... I actually can't tell if this is digital or traditional, but either way, all the textures are on point and I love them and it's super duper fun. Again, more intuitive, more loose, more freestyle. I love stuff like that. It's just so fun and relaxing and inherently calming. Same here. Very intuitive, very fun, very relaxing, very calming. It's called intuitive painting for a reason. You just let loose and you go for it and you do it without thinking, and it's a huge stress relief. I've done it myself before. It's so useful. It helps relax. It helps distress. It's like the best thing in the world. Her watercolor stuff is also absolutely gorgeous. I love how with her watercolor she's more natural and uses more earth tones compared to her acrylic stuff. It's two very different styles, and I like the dichotomy of that. It's actually very fascinating. Like, so fascinating to see. Like, her go from poppy, bright, fun to like these more muted but still vibrant tones. It's absolutely fascinating. Again, her watercolor is more muted, but you still get the vibrancy from it. And I love that. It's an opposition that works, a dichotomy that works super duper well. And I'm all here for it. Again, with the speckles and the splatters, I love how she does that in her work. It's nice and warm and still muted, but pictures just the paintings have an overall nice feel to them. They're very cohesive, even in their simplicity, and I really enjoy that. Again, love the vibrancy of the yellow popping against the blue. It's super duper on point. Like, super duper on point. Um, and then I've gotten into painting figurines recently. It's just a fun little relaxing thing. And hers are really well done. These dogs are probably some of my favorites. They're just so cute and fun. And again, it's a relaxing activity. Very therapeutic, very fun. And then, of course, collage. Her stuff is very reminiscent of, like, just magazine collage. Just, like magazine covers, and I really enjoy that. It's so cool to see what she does with collage. For sure. Especially the focus on eyes and lips and stuff in a lot of her collage. Absolutely fascinating. And then these photo manipulations of the photo with the text and demarcations behind it. It's got such a cool look to it. Like the scribbles against, like, the more realistic image. It just all pops together so well. And again, her paintings just blow me out the water. Like, they're so extremely detailed. Especially for the more realistic ones like this, that it absolutely blows my mind. And I love the vibrancy of the colors once again. The oranges, yellows, and blues. And even the tones of purple in this, and brown in this, it all works so well together, and it gives you sense of depth and space. And I love it. And then her more freestyle line work, more simple styles, also extremely detailed. It's so simplistic at the same time, like, very illustrative. Like I said, like, scientific magazine drawings. They're so simple and so clean. And I just enjoy that. Like, these could be in a zoology book. Like, for real, though, they're just so clean, so simple, so fluid. And again, love the different textures, the shadings, all of it. It's on point. You get the different levels of the gray. You can tell the depth in the trunk, in the ears, the head compared to the size of the body. It's very well put together. And then just these expressive self-portraits are just sweet. They're just wholesome, therapeutic art. And, like, I think that's one of the best things about art, is that it can be so therapeutic and can express who you are as a person, whether it be a self-portrait like this or not. And again, with the colored pencils or pastels or whatever here, the different vibes of the different colors, how they all blend and fade into each other, is absolutely amazing, and yet everything still pops, and I love that. Like, even though they're all the same color, they're distributed in a way everything still pops, and that is amazing. Again, love how the background is more loose than the flower itself, how you can still see the white of the paper underneath. Again, love, 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 love texture. And this is amazing for a pastel or pencil piece. I'm thinking this one's pastel. Love the texture, love the different thicknesses. It's very, even the blending is very much on point. And then her doing the prints, like the stamps, is also very fun. Again, carving stamps in and of itself is very therapeutic, and seeing how the final prints turn out is always absolutely fascinating. And I especially love the red popping off the orange. And even the different textures in the background, again, just the different fades of the oranges and yellows, the lighter and the darker spots in the background. Even the roughness of the leftover ink that's around the image itself for the red, for the mushrooms. It all just works so well. And, like, her different styles, like, they're all unique in their own way. All the different mediums she's experimented with. I can't wait to see what other mediums she dives into in the future. because I know it's always going to be an interesting look and an interesting deep dive. But yeah, here's hoping she can get this whole mess sorted out. And yeah, her art is absolutely amazing. And Rachel, if you ever do see this, I love your art, and it's so pretty and it's so unique. Just keep doing you. You've got this. Until the next video. Bye-bye.